On this Civic, P2649 means the ECM/PCM may be seeing a high-voltage condition in the rocker arm oil control solenoid circuit. The car may act normal at times, or it may have issues tied to rocker arm oil control operation. The broad possible fault areas are the solenoid itself, the PG ground side, the VTSOL control side, connector or terminal condition, and only after the circuit checks, the PCM software or PCM path. Start with the basic system checks, then work this in order so you do not guess at the part. First, verify the problem. Turn the ignition switch to on Roman 2, or use the engine start/stop button to select on mode. Clear the code with the HDS. Start the engine, hold it at 3,000 RPM with no load in P or N until the radiator fan comes on, then let it idle. Now check the HDS for pending or confirmed codes. If P2649 is back, continue into the circuit checks. If it is not back, treat it as an intermittent failure for now. The system is okay at this time, so check for poor connections or loose terminals at the rocker arm oil pressure switch, the rocker arm oil control solenoid, and the PCM. If captured operating data is available for this code, try to reproduce the same conditions rather than chasing it cold. Next, check the rocker arm oil control solenoid itself. Turn the ignition switch to lock 0 or select OFF mode. Disconnect the rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector. On the solenoid side of that connector, measure between connector No. 1 and connector No. 2. You are checking the VTSOL and PG side through the solenoid. At room temperature, the expected resistance is 1430 ohms. If it is in that range, move on to the PG wire check. If it is not in that range, replace the rocker arm oil control valve. With the ignition still at lock 0 or OFF mode and the rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector still disconnected, check the PG circuit. Check continuity from rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector No. 1. The BLK wire to body ground. If you have continuity, the PG side passes and you continue to the VTSOL wire. If you do not have continuity, repair the open in the PG wire between the rocker arm oil control solenoid and G101. Now check the VTSOL control wire. Jump the SCS line with the HDS. Disconnect PCM connector C, the 51P connector. With the ignition at lock 0 or OFF mode, the solenoid 2P connector disconnected and PCM connector C disconnected, check continuity from PCM connector C No. 43. The BLK/WHT wire to rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector No. 2. Also BLK/WHT. If there is no continuity, repair the open in the VTSOL wire between the rocker arm oil control solenoid and the PCM at C43. If the VTSOL wire has continuity, that wire is okay. At that point, update the PCM if it does not have the latest software, or substitute a known good PCM. Keep the verification separate from the circuit testing. If P2649 goes away after the PCM update, troubleshooting is complete. If P2649 goes away with the known good PCM substituted, replace the original PCM. The clean path for P2649 is to prove the code repeats, then isolate the solenoid, the PG ground side, and the VTSOL control side before moving into PCM software or PCM substitution. For more diagnostic training, visit stepdiagnostics.com.